I didn't see you there, Tarnished One. Have you come to gather your strength before venturing forth? Yes, I rather like this library as well. The fire is warm, and the shelves are filled with a magnitude of fascinating tomes. Come, take a seat in the chair next to the hearth.
Pardon. I'll just put away some of these scrolls.
Oh, you'd like to have a look yourself? Be my guest. I've never had the talent for incantations. Sorceries? Yes, I know a spell or two. In fact, I was once a student at the Academy of Carian, but thankfully those days are long gone. I shudder to think what those at the Academy would say were they to see me poring over incantations. No, I'm sorry, but my story is not one I'd like to share. You are persistent. Well, I was imprisoned for a while, and of course I couldn't very well return after that. That is all I can reveal, so please
Do not try to uncover any more of my secrets.
You might be right. I should be studying sorcery instead of incantations. I'm afraid you're dreadfully close to realizing my cowardice. You see, every time I try to continue my study of the stars and the power of the life within them, I'm simply reminded of all that I could have been, all that I've now lost. Most others who attended the academy were young nobles, content enough to learn a single spell and return home where they may live in comfort and luxury. But I had always hoped to become a great sorceress, to one day teach in the academy myself, and to help new pupils learn where the power of Glintstone was truly born. But that hope is all lost now. Perhaps you're right. There is still time to become a great sorceress, even if my dream of teaching at the academy will never come to fruition. But even so, where should I start? Without a teacher, I'm lost.
How should I know which path to take without guidance?
Now, that is an astounding thing to say. I did not expect to find wisdom such as that outside the academy. Yes, I suppose I should start immediately then.
If you would hand me that collection of scrolls on the table there. Thank you.
These scrolls were given to me by the sorceress Elden. Do you know of her? Well, I haven't looked at them since she gave them to me. But you're right. I have all the necessary tools right here at my fingertips. What about you? Do you care to learn Glintstone Sorceries as well? Wonderful. Then let's get started. So first off, the Glintstone Pebble. I remember this one from my academy days.
The glintstone serves as a conduit, which launches magical projectiles. It can be cast while in motion repeatedly.
Now, this one is intriguing. Glintstone Stars.
This is a sorcery of the Olivinius Concepticus. Also can be cast while in motion like the Glintstone Pebble. However, this spell shoots 3 magic stars and can be enhanced by charging. It is slower to cast than the Glintstone Pebble, but the stars will track your enemy, making it a better option for encounters with quick enemies or those on horseback.
It is very intriguing. We'll have to remember this one, won't we? Let me see what else we have here. Listen to this tarnished one. This sorcery is granted to those who leave the academy to go on journeys of discovery. I suppose my departure didn't count, though I discovered much about myself and humankind while locked in a cell. Well, anyways, this spell is a glintstone arc.
It creates a magic arc which spreads outwards from the caster, perfect for attacking a group of foes. I'll have to remember this one for the next time I'm ambushed by a horde of reanimated skeletons. That's a story for another time.
Here's an interesting pair of scrolls. These spells were given to the Knights of the Cuckoo as payment. What for? Well, they are the soldiers that defend the Academy of Raya.
The Scholar's Shield, and the Scholar's Ornament. The Scholar's Ornament enchants your right-hand weapon with glintstone magic, and the Scholar's Shield, of course, enchants your shield, which provides more protection.
Have a look at this. Carian Slicer. There's no way I could have studied a spell like this at the Academy. Why not? Do you know the Carian royal family? They were once the greatest force in discovering the power of Glintstone Sorceries.
They were scholars of astrology, studying how to channel the life force of the stars.
After the Academy of Raya was founded, there began to be some animosity between the Academy and the Carian royal family. Carian knights used spells such as this.
Spells that we at the Academy were forbidden from practicing.
However, I'm no longer beholden to the Academy, and a sorcery such as this would indeed be very useful.
It conjures a magic sword, which slashes through your adversary, and it can be cast without delay. Well, I think that is quite enough studying for today, don't you? I hope you will make use of some of these sorceries, and I thank you for encouraging me to continue on this path. I think with practice, we may both become sorcerers to rival even the greatest of this age. Farewell, tarnished one.